On the 23rd of March at 6 PM UTC, the next update for Space Engineers 2 will be released, adding a bunch of new stuff to the game. I've been given early access to this update to show you some of the new things that are coming, and have once again picked a topic I'm very interested in. Today we'll be taking a look at the new encounters, specifically the new loot system of the encounters, and included in that new loot system is something I'm even more excited about: data pads. But Zero, why are you excited about data pads? Lore, my friends, lore. So, several encounters have been added in this update, and we'll be looking at a couple of them today, and in between each encounter, I'll be going to the contract terminal and completing some contracts, as the quality of the loot you get from these encounters increases as the colonization level of the sector you're in increases, with you getting the best loot from these encounters once you've fully colonized the sector that it's in. The loot is on an RPG style system, with common, uncommon, rare, etc. loot tables, with the rarest loot being the lore data pads, which I'm oh so desperate to discover. So, let us go and find some encounters. So there is an encounter up ahead of us, so let's go in for a closer look. Slow down a little bit. Oh, this guy is armed apparently. It looks like combat is officially in Space Engineers 2. No. I don't think he has weapons on both sides, so we should be safe underneath. Oh, that does not look safe. Okay, looks like Hydro Man is back. Oh, right, that was a little bit stressful. Is my ship all right? No. So, inside these encounters, you'll find crates, cargo containers, and lockers, and all three of these have potential to have loot in them. You can see that this crate here has ore within it, which I will gladly be taking. And each of these containers has a chance to have 3 different types of things in them, which is ore, components, or consumables, which are things like batteries and hydrogen tanks and oxygen tanks and stuff like that. So if you come to the control panel, we can see there's anything else on the ship. So there's 2 more crates, so let's have a look. I love how the destruction looks in Space Engineers 2. It's so good. This crate has more ore in it, and there should be another crate somewhere. Ah, it's hiding in the corner over here. And you can see this one has components. Now, these are fairly basic components. As I said earlier, the quality of the loot scales with the colonization progress. So as we have very little colonization progress, the quality of the loot isn't great. However, this ship is also full of blocks, which individually are all full of components. So whilst the low tier loot might not be great, you can still get a lot out of these encounters due to all the components available on them. And this reactor also has uranium as well. So that's an additional bonus, as uranium doesn't spawn naturally within the Verger sector. In addition, I can use these components to fix my ship because somehow it got damaged. I don't know how that could have happened. Right, there you go. That is a couple of contracts complete. This should take us up to 30% colonization progress. There's also a new screen for contracts here, and also monetary rewards, space credits, curious. And additionally, there was a couple of new contracts as well, but someone else will be doing a video on that further in the week. Also, trade terminal. Ooh. With 30% colonization progress, the loot at the next encounter should be better. And additionally, yes, this is a new sledge. No, I do not want to talk about it. This is an interesting one. It appears that there's been some sort of explosion, which has taken out the asteroid. Right, there you go. Let's have a look. Definitely some sort of explosion that has popped out the side of the asteroid. Doesn't appear to be any weapons nearby. Here is one of those crates. Just ore in this one, but you can see that this time it has lead and magnesium in it, likely due to our colonization progress being 30% now. There is 2 more over here. This has components in it. I don't believe we previously saw the motherboard or radio communication module. And in this one, more components. Nothing that sticks out too much, but cool nonetheless. There's another crate in here. Gatling ammo for your turrets and rifle clips. I'll take those. Oh, and a rocket. The loot's really getting good now. There's ore in this cargo container over here. Ooh, gold. And here is one of those lockers I mentioned earlier. And this just has more ore in it. Not super exciting, but obviously they will get more exciting as we go through and complete more contracts. Right, that is a couple more contracts complete, taking us to 55% colonization progress. So let us find a new encounters to explore. Had to go quite a long way to find this one. As you can see, the asteroid rings are below me, but we have finally found another encounter. Am I going to hit it? We're about to find out. Nope, I am about to go straight past it. Right, let's have a look. It appears that there's just some cargo containers floating around. There's a Gatling gun there. What is in this one? It's like opening loot boxes. A cargo container, just some ore, chromium. I don't think we've seen chromium so far. Taking that one with me. What's in here? A lot of smoke. Okay, it appears there's some damaged thrusters in there. What's in this one? Catwalks, pillars, and railings. Not too exciting. Come on, what's in number 4? Ooh, boxes. More Gatling turret ammo, more rifle magazines. More ore again. 2 more rockets. Ore. Come on. More ore. And there's a lot of ore in this one. But where's my lore, though? I need the lore. Am I going to commit to searching these until I find lore? Probably. That sounds like something I would do. More components. This one is empty. I was about to say cable, but no, it's just a superconductor. It's fine. I'm 99% sure that's an endgame component though. So that we're getting closer to our goals of finding endgame stuff. There's a lot of ores in this one. That one's empty. Components, more components, lots of rare ones as well. Basic components and more rockets, more rifle magazines, more Gatling ammo, but no lore. Okay, one more container. There's another box in here. Gatling ammo, 2 more rockets, rifle magazine, but no lore. Please, I need the lore. And with that done, I've now fully colonized the Verger sector, which means now we should have the highest chance at the best loot in the game. So let us go and find some. Right, this one appears to be a cluster of asteroids, and the unknown signal appears to be in the middle of them. I'm going to crash. No, I'm not. Ooh, atmospheric. Right, there's a crate up here. Components, not necessarily great ones. Or is anything different? Chromium, nickel, lead. I think we had all those before. And lore. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anyway, rocket, Gatling, blah, blah, blah. So, right, when you get lore data pads in Space Engineers 2, you can see over here that it's gone into the data pad slot. This part gets me really excited, right? If I open my inventory, your inventory, the data pad's not here. There's a data pads tab. Open that up. Data pad menu, the ability to search, collected 1 of 17. Ooh. There's going to be a lore codex in Space Engineers 2. I cannot tell you how excited I am for that. Right, now before we click on this, I have been told that this is not proper lore. We're not going to learn anything about the factions and stuff. This is just a bit of flavour for the world. But regardless, I'm ready. CT0519. This is unfair. Author C. Thorne. Recipient Medical Desk. Date 11,989 CE. May 16th. Subject allergic reaction. What? I am allergic to birch pollen. Oh, I've just realized what this is going to be about. I flew across the stars, landed on a new world, and found a plant that looks exactly like a birch. We are thousands of light years away from Earth. It cannot be a birch. It hates me anyway. Request antihistamines and emotional support. Oh, that's so good. During the brief story segment we have of Space Engineers 2, the characters draw attention to the fact that the plant life on Verger looks eerily similar to the plant life on Earth. Obviously, that can't be a coincidence. Verger is 10,000 light years away from Earth. And the fact that this guy is allergic to the pollen on the trees of Verger might indicate that they aren't just similar, but the same. Maybe something to think about for the future. Regardless, this is a very funny log. And I guess with that completes our quest for lore, unless there's any more lore up here. No, just some lead. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this update releases on March 23rd at 6 PM UTC, and at that time there'll be a live stream going over everything that has been added in this update. So if you're curious, don't forget to check out that stream on the official Space Engineers YouTube channel. Additionally, I'm not the only one that's been doing teasers for this new update. In the pinned comment below this video, I'll put a link to all the other teasers that other YouTubers have been doing, so don't forget to check those guys' videos out. And finally, when the new update releases, I'll of course be covering it on this channel, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep up to date with everything Space Engineers 2. And if you want to go the extra mile and support this channel, you can do so by becoming a YouTube member or a Patreon with the links in the description below.